let's cut right to it. You want to make money while you sleep. That's the dream, right? And dividend stocks, well, they're sold as the golden ticket. But what if the shiniest, most tempting tickets are actually for a train that's headed straight off a cliff? Yeah, we need to talk about the dividend trap. And this is why we love them. I mean, who doesn't? You own a tiny slice of a company, and boom, they send you real cash just for owning it. That's the dividend. But the thing that really gets your attention is the yield. You've seen that big, flashy percentage next to a stock ticker. That's the number that hooks you. It screams, look how much money I'll give you. So here's the question that could save you a fortune. And the answer is a hard, emphatic no. Absolutely not. In fact, blindly chasing the highest dividend yield is probably one of the fastest ways to lose money, not make it. I see investors fall for this time and time again. I need you to burn this into your brain. High yield does not equal high returns. It's the single most dangerous myth in dividend investing. More often than not, a ridiculously high yield isn't a gift. It's a warning siren. It's the market practically screaming that the company's in trouble and that juicy payout is about to get slashed. Look, to really drive this home, let's set up a little showdown, a 10-year battle between two very different companies. In one corner, we've got the flashy, tempting, high-yield stock, and in the other, the slow and steady dividend grower. Let's see who's left standing. Okay, so meet our contenders. Company A comes in with a respectable 6% yield. But here's its secret weapon. It promises to grow that dividend by 7% every single year. Then you've got Company B. It bursts through the doors with a monster 12% yield. I mean, double the payout. But here's the catch. That dividend is flat. It's never going to grow. So day one, who looks better? Come on, be honest. Company B looks like a slam dunk, right? Well, let's roll the tape and find out. So for the first couple of years, Company B is crushing it. You're getting way more cash and you're feeling like a genius. But keep your eye on Company A. That little 7% growth is like a snowball rolling downhill. At first it's small, the payout just inches up. Then it picks up a little more speed. And then, somewhere around year 7, something incredible happens. Company A's smaller, growing dividend is suddenly paying you more actual cash than Company B's huge, stagnant one. The tortoise just rocketed past the hare. And after 10 years, the final result isn't even close. It's a knockout. Company A, the grower, wins by an absolute landslide. Your total income is just massively higher. This is the whole point. The secret isn't the starting yield. The magic formula, the engine that builds real wealth, is growth. A healthy, growing company that shares its success, that's the only game in town. All right, so now you know why growth is king. Let's get to the how. How do you actually find these winners? And just as important, avoid the traps. This right here. This is your playbook, your field guide. Okay, these are the green flags, the absolute non-negotiables. First, you need to see a track record of dividend increases. It's proof the business is actually growing. Second, check what's called the payout ratio. The company has to be making more money than it's paying out in dividends. If not, it's living on borrowed time. And finally, you want to see essential businesses, stuff people need no matter what. That's where you find real strength. Now, on the flip side, here are the red flags. This is a ticking time bomb. A dividend that's been the same for years, that's stagnation. A company borrowing money just to pay you, run. That is a house of cards. And the classic trap, you see profits falling off a cliff, but the dividend stays high. Why? They're trying to keep you from jumping off a sinking ship. They're literally paying you to ignore reality. You know, when it's all said and done, it comes down to this one simple, powerful question. You have to ask this about every single dividend stock you own. Is this dividend a reward from a company's success, or is it a bribe to distract me from its failure? The answer to that question will tell you everything you need to know. So here's your move, your assignment. I want you to do it right now. Open up your brokerage account. Look at every stock that pays you a dividend. And for just a minute, I want you to completely ignore that flashy yield percentage. Instead, hunt for one thing and one thing only. Is the dividend growing? Because a growing dividend can only come from a growing company, and that is how you actually make money while you sleep. That's the real dream.